Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Doncic out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's James. Then it's Pippen. And it's Okongwu into the center position. And for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And Greg, you want to talk about an epic duo? We've got that all over this game, right? LeBron James partnered with Michael Jordan. And does it get any better?
No. I mean, how about the firepower and the legacies of these two all-time greats? Legendary skills at an extremely elite level. Seeing these two playing on the same team, sort of a dream come true.
You know, it seems like a dream, right? Two of the greatest players this game has ever seen, and two very different players, but so many similarities. I mean, you can go right on down the line. It's impressive any way you look at it.
No doubt. Some of the common threads between them, the mindset and that killer instinct, and not to mention the dedication to team and winning. Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Puts it up from 12. Pippen with the steal. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And that one's good by LeBron.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
Here is Edwards. Randall outside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Pippen.
Strong finish by Randall. He's really worked on his upper body over his career.
Julius Randle.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
The key thing, Coach, that Donte DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3 and D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Donte DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. To the paint, here's James. It's hauled in by Edwards. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done.
Incredibly athletic play by Mourning, slicing through traffic to get his shot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Takes the 3, and it's Mourning with the rebound. Chicago leading. Rose in the post, defended by DiVincenzo. Rose, no good. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Good on the three-point shot.
I mean, if Reese is connecting from long range, the defense has no chance.
Minnesota with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Using that momentum on the drive to great effect. Now that's a dunk.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Three-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by Rose. Chicago leading by 6. Reese. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Taken to the sky. What an incredible dunk.
Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 now.
Cashing in from the corner. Edwards hasn't seen a three he doesn't like.
There's Rose with the 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. So it's Chicago now. They're leading by 8. Here's Pippen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Edwards, no good. Jordan against Conley. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Rose.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Minnesota trails by 12. Left side, Reed. Randall with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. Here's Reese, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Great anticipation by Şengün, which he quickly turns into a fast break.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
He gets it in there.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Randall with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
George, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
George with the steal. Here's the break. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Good. George has got his first bucket in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Okongwu against Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And they're making the most of her looks inside.
Minnesota trails by 18.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now what you gonna for your home team?
Edwards against Butler. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Chicago leading by 18. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
Randall with the ball. George picks him up. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 9.
That's a great trip. You always want to end up with those close looks.
Pass to Okongwu. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 16. Outside Conley. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
The 9-foot shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And Chicago leads by 16.
She knew exactly where she was in relation to the rim. Goes up and gets it done in the paint.
Conley with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Hard earned by Butler.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Another shot, Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley into the lane. Here's Randall. And it's Chicago with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, and Butler leaving no doubt on that drive to the hole. What a play.
Minnesota trails by 14. Pass to Shannon. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Pass to Dillingham. His 3-pointers off the mark. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton passes to Reese. And the shot goes down.
That's why Reese came in second for Rookie of the Year voting. She can really turn it on and hits lots of buckets.
Away team foul.
The Timberwolves yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Fourth team foul.
And he makes the first. And Conley drops them both.
Well, respected both on and off the floor. Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Up top, Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. Good on the triple. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And that concludes the first half. In Chicago, they lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
These are the
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Rose. Here's Reese. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Conley for three. Rebound by Pippen.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized. And he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
James checked in for Chicago. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 15. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. It's stolen by Rose. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Randall outside Conley. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 10.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
The three from LeBron, a rebound by the Timberwolves. And the foul on Rose. And that'll be his third foul so far. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bag.
Minnesota making a switch. Shannon's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Mourning. Jimmy Butler comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Paul subbed in for Rose. Randall no good. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Jordan. Julius Randle with the rebound. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. The three ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. Edwards gone just 2 of 7 from long range. And that one's good by LeBron.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And here's Edwards. He's got 8. Outside Conley. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No good from Jordan. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. 5-on-3 break. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Halliburton's checked in for Jordan.
Well, that's a couple of tough points right there. That was a battle inside.
For 3, Edwards nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Minnesota trails by 18. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says thank you very much.
Halliburton against Randall. Pass to Shannon. Back to Randall. Launches a 3. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Randall.
Well, that's great instincts from Chris Paul. He sees the fast break start and makes sure to finish.
Randall passes to Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Kept alive. Şengün lays it up and banks it in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. And Edwards drops them both. Şengün with the ball. With 1 on the clock. And Şengün throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Halliburton is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Butler in at the 3. Paul goes in, and Paul slams it in.
What a drive by Paul there. You sometimes forget just how quick he still is.
Here's Randall. Pass to Dillingham. That 3 off the mark. And so here is Chicago. Here's Paul. Here's Sengun. And he banks in the layup.
Not giving up on the play. Sengun locked in.
Sengun's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
In for Minnesota, number 22, Jaylen Clark.
Here's Dillingham. James covering. Randall outside. No good with the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now, here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Well, plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
Here's Halliburton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Clark. And it's Conley in for Dillingham. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Okongwu's checked in for Sengun. Pippen comes in for Butler. Michael Jordan is checked in for Halliburton. And Doncic is subbed in for Chris Paul. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the quick 3. Pippen kicks to Doncic. Stolen by Conley.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Chicago making a switch here. Morning's checked in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And the big fella Morning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
And both free throws good for Morning. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Edwards passes to Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions. And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
First one falls for him.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Outside for Pippen. Shoots over McDaniel. They get the rebound. And they double up Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 19 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And stolen by Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Conley with the screen on Doncic. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Now here's Conley. McDaniels gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
McDaniels outside. Off target with his three. Smooth sailing for Chicago. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And another bucket for him. I'd keep feeding him, keep running plays for him, keep him going.
Now here's McDaniels. The open shot, Edwards. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
Free throw good, Edwards. LeBron James on the wing. There's the drive, and James throws it down.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Conley feeling it out, and so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. And now, our player of the game, Michael Jordan.
I number one. I'm Michael Jordan. I number one. I'm Michael Jordan. I number one. I'm Michael Jordan. I number one. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 I put $1 million in 2 pockets. I pay all the lawyers free, I'm out the docket. Sleeping and dreaming, talking to the rocket. He told me go up, I told him that I got him. Go St. Laurent, better message what I'm rocking. Yellow the stone, the walking in standing tall, I got it.
I got it, I pick up a, aim at the heart, pick up a blitz, pick them apart. I feel like a pit, but all bite, no bark, quit the remarks. Little bitty, glow in the dark, unlimited pooling. When I'm tearing somebody, I'm breathing fire, burning, dragging somebody. If he ain't the homie, they promise I just hand me and get right beside me and hop in a ride inside us and hit me behind me, the timing it. That Ricky, no running back and forth. He cracking the. I'm back in the city. I'm headed to only warriors with me. Lord, forgive me through whatever endeavors. It's JID, baby. I'm just a few letters. Take a look. I'm about to break a record. Put me in the books. I'm bound to beat the level. All about the effort. I'm putting in legwork. Early in the morning, count money till my head hurt. Being funny, we could put him in a red shirt. Like an Ant-Man Edwards. Live in the reg, live in the flesh. I manifest every dollar sign I could collect. I could look in the face of a threat, but never sweat. You sweet. Get out of the streets when it's sweet. Swap rides and bring it. So Swiss seats. Tazi coming with Swiss beats. Eating cheese, another day on the east, make them fall to their knees.
Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor.
The way we move, no separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Riding, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, you're too